What is up YouTube, and welcome back. Today we're going to be on the Minecraft Hardcore series again. In the last episode we did build the gold farm, which the very next day after completing Mojang released that it's not going to be possible to use that farm for XP anymore, because they've changed the way after 11 years that the pigmen XP drops. So that just means we can get it for gold but not XP, but we're at 352 levels, so that should see us through for quite a while. Even just doing level 3 enchants, we've got over 100 of them there. So I'm not too worried about that now. But as we saw, it took a lot of iron and I had to go manually mine that in the last episode, which took 45 minutes just to get like 400-500 pieces of iron, which we can do better than that. If we just go and have a look at our chest, well, our shulker shell, which contains our loot, we have quite a lot of gold in here, but the one thing that is missing is the iron. So I think it's only right that today we make the iron farm. I'm not going to do a basic one, but I'm not going to do a crazy advanced one. I'm going to get one that does around 1,000 pieces while we AFK there an hour, which I think will see us through, because I've got a lot of projects. I mean, we need to make the sugarcane farm, we need to make a proper creeper farm, we need to make a bamboo farm. There's so many farms that we need, and all those require is pistons and hoppers, and that is something we don't have the luxury of. One that we're going to make is quite simple. I am going to upgrade it a little bit to one that I have found on YouTube. I'm hoping my upgrade idea works. I don't see why it shouldn't unless Mojang changed something. And just a quick look at our enchanted books. A lot of these are level 1, but we do have like a level 3 efficiencies in there. So it's safe to say that we've got a lot of books if we need to enchant anything, but I think we just need to upgrade to netherite in all honesty, which is something we can do soon. But before we can actually build the farm, we need to decide where we're going to build it. Now, I don't want it kind of here, because I don't want to ruin the aesthetic that I'm trying to build here, but I also don't want it crazy far away. I mean, we have the old AFK farm, which we can probably get rid of. Yeah, it's not the most pretty looking farm, so we could probably, or I may level this area out here, and then we can make our iron farm here. So then I'm pretty sure there's no villagers close to this. Yeah, there's no village. There's one there and one like there, but yeah, they're further enough away. So I think we're going to go here. But before we can start building that, we need to kind of terraform this land a little bit, because it's not looking good, should we just say. Level it out a little bit, make it a little bit more pretty and natural. Then we can go ahead and start gathering the resources to build the farm. So let's get some terraforming done. One last thing I want to say thank you for the support on the first episode of this world. We've just hit over 700 views, which is quite insane for me not uploading in like 3 months, especially Minecraft. But if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you hit the thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs, and you guys can only make that happen. So if you are enjoying the content, spread the love. I think before we do that, I'm just going to sleep the night away and see what dirt and grass that we have. See, yeah, we have quite a lot of dirt. We go ahead and grab all this up. So that's the land kind of flattened out here. Just need to go around and terraform a little bit, push a bit back, make some nice little streams, just make things look a bit more flush, I guess. So that's going to be the next task, which may take a little bit. It sounds like we've got mobs spawning below. We should have lit that up. Well, let's get into the terraforming. First thing that we need to go and collect is 20 beds. Oh, there's not that many sheep there, so I'm hoping we have a little bit of wool somewhere. Oh, there's a bed there actually. That's going to be useful. Let's go share the sheep. It takes us up to 16 wool, which, if my maths is correct, is not enough. So let's go find some sheep. I've just had a thought. Do we actually have any string in the farm up here? Oh, we do have a little bit actually. Let's grab whatever we can get. Let's just turn that all into blocks. Okay, 50 pieces of wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. So that will, yeah, that gives us enough. But we actually only need 14. Yeah, so we have 20 beds. The next thing is we need building blocks, and I don't think we have a lot of cobblestone. I've got a stack there. Let's make this a little bit easier, shall we? Let's get this diamond pick. Oh, do we only have one level? I think we only have one piece of lapis. Okay, that maybe just screwed our plans a little bit. I'm just going to have to do this the traditional way then. We need to go mine some cobblestone. Okay, that should be enough cobblestone here. I need to go ahead and smelt it, which is going to take a little bit of time, but we might as well just get it smelting, get everything going. I think I can still sleep in that. Oh no, I can't. Start separating the coal, so then we can chuck all this into the furnace and get it all smelted, and then we're pretty much most of the way there for getting every item that we need. I think we should have the glass from the last build that we did for the gold farm just lying around, which is handy because that just saves us that time of going to collect it and smelting that as well. Yeah, so we've got enough glass there. I think we need around 2 stacks. So let's go ahead and add that into our shortcut of not the beds of stuff we're going to need. So we've got the glass. Yeah, we have leaves as well. Going to take a little bit extra just in case we need them. Do we have a bucket? Okay, we've got 1 bucket, but it's not going to be too hard to obtain a bucket. And some other little things we're going to need are, give me some wood. We're going to need fence gates, which I believe is like this. No, other way around. I always get these mixed up. So if we do that, we're going to need 9, I think it is, top of my head. We're also going to need a few chests. And maybe a few more because we're going to need hoppers as well. Let's go ahead and put these in the parts. Put a bit of wood in there just in case we need it. Gravel, there we go. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this flint. I need my wood. Let's go do that and that. That gives us 20 fleshing tables. Campfire. I don't believe I've ever made one of those before. Soul sand or soil. They're quite expensive. Okay, we've got 9. I do believe the soul campfires do more damage, or they're just more efficient than a normal campfire, so that's why we've gone for that. Don't know if it's going to make too much difference with the farm itself. Once this is smelted, we pretty much have everything besides 9 hoppers. It's quite ironic. We need iron to make an iron farm, so I need to go out and find iron again. Need about 41 pieces of iron if my maths is correct, and we have none. If this is finished cooking, then I'll go check. Might as well be efficient about it. That got us 5. Oh, found some iron. Is it literally just 1 piece? Indeed it is. Okay, I thought I might have something a bit more interesting in there than that. Yeah, there we go. And that is enough iron. I'm just hoping our rockets are enough. I'm really hoping these are enough rockets to get home. I think if we just go in this kind of direction, we should hit it. Now we've got our iron smelted. We need to go ahead and make 9 hoppers. Really cannot wait until I don't have to physically manually go and get iron. We just have this farm that's going to just mass produce it for us. It's going to make things so much easier. We need to choose a building block, and I might just go for stone bricks for this one. Make 1 more bucket. Need to go fill them up first of all. And I believe that is everything we need just in these 2 shulkers for this farm. For us to make the iron farm, we need villagers. So I think we need to just make a little villager breeder somewhere close. Something that we can just destroy once we're done. Somewhere over here should be good. It's a pretty easy villager breeder. Nothing special about it. Just going to make a little plantation here for the crops. I guess while we're waiting for the villagers, we can actually start building the farm. Let's go ahead and bring our shulker boxes a little bit closer. To start it off, we're going to make the killing chamber. So is this roughly in the middle? Yeah, let's just say this is here. We're going to need our storage here for it. And then we just need to make a 9x9 box of hoppers. Top of my head, I can't remember how high we need to go up. But we need to make a perimeter regardless for this. We can now build up. And because that is a transparent block, we can still open the chests. Now that the killing chamber is nearly done, we just need to add the campfires in at the bottom. Just like this. And yeah, the iron golems will basically fall on there and just burn to the death, and then the loot will just go through the hoppers into these chests. And we can always expand this down for more storage, depending on how much iron we're going to need for what project. But that's the start of that farm complete. We just need to now move on to where the villages are going to be and the zombie villages. Now we need to go around each side on the 5th block down and make the chamber be a 4x5 box, just like so. We can do that on each side quickly. Ow. And that's where the villagers will try to sleep. Let's go ahead and put the fletching tables down with the slabs. Now we need to just build a wall around the whole farm for the villagers. But that part of the farm is pretty much done. We now just need to wait for the villagers. We need 5 in each, so I think we need 20. So I need these guys to hurry up. So we just need to go in AFK for a little bit near the farm. So I'm just going to dig myself into this little hole here and just let some time pass. So yeah, I may have made a slight mistake of not covering this up. Or they've jumped in here somehow, gone down the hole, and it's infected all of them. And there is just the one normal zombie roaming in there somewhere. I think he's just there. Yeah, you just see him there. So he's the culprit for this. So now I need to go make potions to be able to convert the villagers. Oh, it is now the next day. You may be able to tell I got ill overnight. So I apologise if my voice is a little croaky for this rest of the video. But yeah, I'm not impressed either. Let's go back to our base. Hope that we have some blaze rods still. Okay, looks like we need to go get some blaze rods, or where the hell is that thunder coming from? Even more apples. Take the emeralds as well. I think the best thing we can do right now is probably go to the nether and just go and get a few more blaze rods. Probably be a bit quicker, and I need to go and get mushrooms as well, and there's an abundance of them on the roof of the nether, so let's go ahead and find a fortress quickly. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, there's the blaze rods. Not sure exactly how much we need, but so we've got a brewing stand, we've got a few bottles here, we've got 12 bottles, which I think should be enough. I think in reality we're only going to need 2. Next thing we need to do is make the fermented spider eye, which I think is like this. Yes, it is. So there we go. We've got 19 of them, which I don't think we need all of those. Put those bottles in there. Need the gold, which is in which one? Just do that for now. It might make it a little bit easier. Then with this, we should then just be able to turn the villagers. Okay. Oh, they all despawned after all that. That's a little annoying. I guess. Well, regardless, let's convert you. Now I've got to wait for more villagers. I think while waiting for the villagers, may as well go ahead and construct the rest of the farm. Worry about getting the villagers in when we get to that stage. So let's go ahead and fill in the whole area of this. So now we need to go around and build a perimeter. Just like this, and then place the leaves along the top. Now we can go around with the leaves and spawn proof this. Just so the iron golems have to spawn in this area here. And next thing we need to do is the gates, just like this, 1, 2, 3. Pretty much time for the water. So we've got to build a platform like this, and then place water in each corner like this. And we can go then and remove these blocks. And if this has all worked correctly, it all should join up. So all this is covered by water. So yeah, the iron golems will spawn here. The water will then push them down into the killing chamber, where it will pick up their loot from the hoppers and go into the chests. Pretty sure this is now done, the top side. We just now need to get the villagers, which is proven to be harder than I first thought it was going to be. But hey, we'll get there eventually. I may just fly around to other villages and bring them over and put them in the boxes. I've took the villagers for this farm just to speed things up. We have enough both for these segments and also for this one with the ones that are in there. So I might get these ones in there now so we can at least see this farm working. Then we've only got to worry about the one once they breed, and then it'll be running at maximum efficiency. Okay, it kind of works, but it deals a bit of damage to the villagers. I need to think of a better way. Okay, I think that's the way we're going to have to do it. It looks like the farm's starting to work without even having the zombies there. So yeah, then the loot comes into these chests here. I need to go ahead and finish off. I've started to make chambers for where I'm going to get the zombies in. So essentially we'll give them a golden helmet so they don't burn from the sunlight. I don't think they would anyway under this block. But we need to also give them an item that's going to make them despawn. So the zombie will sit here. They will constantly aggravate the villagers here, and this will force an iron golem to spawn a lot more frequently than if we're just waiting for it naturally. And we're going to have to do that on each side, but it's looking like we're at the point now where we need more villagers. But I can still go ahead and get the chambers made for the zombies to sit in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And there's another creeper with the villager. So that's now all of the zombies in each side of the pen. We have 3 full of villagers. It's just this one we now need to get 4 more villagers in. Now we do have 4 here, which we could probably just take in all honesty. I am going to be removing this farm, so let's go ahead and get these guys in there. Then we have all the villagers we need. And these should be the last 2. They want to get in the hole. There we go, that's the villagers. I mean, it's very loud. The farm should start working. Might have to wait one night for them to all go to sleep. Gonna go ahead and clear this debris. How much iron do we have in there currently? There's 14, 21, 4, 36. Yeah, we're gonna let them go to sleep, let them reset in the beds, so this would be their designated homes. And then through the night, this farm should also work because the villagers are going to be kept awake just due to the fact of the zombies on each side. So let's wait for it to turn night and let's see if it works. Farm seems to be working well. I'm going to AFK for an hour just to see how much we get. It's 11 o'clock now, so let's AFK and see how much this produces in an hour, I guess. So then, after a little bit longer than an hour, 2 hours have passed, and let's have a look at what we've obtained. Meh. It's not terrible. At least we have a way of getting iron now. There was one altercation I made to this farm. Is those top blocks I replaced for slabs because on some of the sides the villagers wasn't being like tormented by the zombie. Not sure if it's because of the block, but we just got rid of that half. And if we go up here, you can see them all running around frantically now, so we know that they're getting aggroed all the time. Not too sure if we add a level of lava there with some signs, That might make it be a little bit quicker. It just appears we're getting 1 iron golem at a time. We've had the occasion where 2 have spawned. Never any more than 2 than what I've seen. Oh, we've had quite a few wandering traders came, so now we've got 8 leads, which would have been helpful before we built the farm. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. We could probably stay AFK for quite some time and get a fair amount of iron for future projects. Got a few lined up that I want to do next. I guess you guys will just have to wait and see what they are. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would always be very much appreciated. If you could also hit the subscribe button, it means a hell of a lot to me. Trying to get to 1,000 subs, and you guys can make that happen. If you want to see more content like this, let me know down in the comments and what you want to see be built in the world. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next.